Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for July 9, 2019. Today we're looking at the AUDUSD, the Australian, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Now, a couple of days ago, we saw the break of the downward facing trend line, the blue trend line that you see here, capping the highs up here at or near the 0.72 level, top of the blue trend line, connecting with this high just before the lowest low, right around the 0.7015 area. Market found a low, 68.40.30, orange zone at the bottom of the chart, came back up, pushed through the trend line, through the down trend line, sat above it for a little bit, toyed with the 100 period moving average, found support at the yellow zone, 69.70.60. Yesterday, we saw the market sit down on top of that yellow shaded area, which happened to be the 382 Fibonacci retracement level, and I'll just put a black trend line here, of this range. So drawing Fibonacci of the black trend line, low to high, we find the 382 at the yellow zone, which is where yesterday's support was, and also Friday. Friday and Monday found support at the yellow zone, 382 fib. We've pushed through that now, and the 618 Fibonacci retracement level of the black trend sits right here at the top of that downward facing blue trend line, the purple shaded area, and the 69.20, 69.10 area. So the suggestion here is on top of the blue trend line, which was kind of a, you could think of that somewhat as a diagonal resistance, which would become diagonal support. You know, you think about these horizontal levels, pink, yellow, purple, blue, orange. You think of them as horizontal support levels, but support and resistance can also work in a diagonal fashion. That's what basically trend lines tell us. Trend lines are a diagonal resistance in a downtrend or a diagonal support in an uptrend. And when we see those, we can also assume some historical resistance becoming support, historical support becoming resistance, just like we would in a horizontal fashion. So you'll look at that blue trend line, top of it now becoming potential support. The purple shaded area, we've already seen historical support resistance belonging there before, plus the 618 gives us a higher expectancy of a support the closer we can get to that purple shaded area, the 69.20.10 level. Now, of course, that also tells us the opposite, that if it gets through that 618 fib, the blue trend line, the purple zone, we would look for it to go lower to the next support barrier lower, which happens to be this blue zone near the 68.80, 68.65 level. So we know some specifics about the yellow zone and that we would expect support there. So selling, going short in the direction of our current momentum, which is going down today, as it broke through the yellow zone, selling, going short, has a limited potential profit opportunity because we're sitting at 69.30. You're only looking at maybe another 10, maybe another 15 pips as it challenges down to this 618 fib into that purple zone. Your risk is higher. I would say your stop loss has to be above today's high, which is up there above the 69.70 level. So stop loss is large. Potential profit is being very limited and capped at the purple zone for going short. So if we're not going short, the potential is we look for support and we look for a buying opportunity into that purple shaded area. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, we actually bought around this purple shaded area here, right there where I put the blue circle. We bought it there and made profit as the market was bouncing off of it and going or breaking through it from the lower part, bouncing on top of it, and then going back up to the pink zone. So back there where the blue circles, we actually bought it there around the 69.20.10 level a couple of weeks ago. So this becomes an area of interest. One last thing to think about, trends. A downtrend has lower highs and lower lows. An uptrend has higher highs and higher lows. Simplified definition, but definitely that. So if we're going to create an uptrend, if we're going to start an uptrend, we're looking for a higher low. And this could potentially become that higher low as it settles down there on top of the blue trend line, purple zone, and the 618 fib. We don't know yet because it's obviously not created, but it potentially becomes that. And if it does, we might even look for further movement higher if that becomes our support barrier. So we don't know yet. So we have to keep an eye out for that. And if we're going to see that, I think this is where we look for that support into the purple zone for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.